Afterburner is a popular arcade flight simulation game developed by Sega. It was released in July 1987, created by the legendary Japanese game designer Yu Suzuki, who was also behind other iconic Sega titles like Outrun and Hang On. Suzuki was inspired by the advanced technology of fighter jets, particularly the F-14 Tomcat, which was one of the most sophisticated fighter planes at the time. His goal was to bring the speed, thrill, and intensity of high-speed aerial combat to the arcade, giving players an immersive experience where they felt like real jet pilots. The game takes place in a fictional combat setting, with players controlling an F-14 fighter jet, soaring through various levels to shoot down enemy planes and avoid missiles. The game's design focused on creating fast-paced, adrenaline-fueled action. Afterburner became known for its vibrant visuals, rapid scrolling backgrounds, and smooth animation, which, for its time, set a new benchmark in arcade graphics. It also featured a custom-made hydraulic arcade cabinet that could tilt and move in response to the player's control, simulating the feeling of being in a real cockpit. This physical interaction was rare in arcade games and contributed significantly to the game's immersive quality. The release of Afterburner saw a mix of reactions. For one, its realistic visuals and intense gameplay quickly attracted many players. The hydraulic arcade cabinet, in particular, was a huge draw. For many, this experience was entirely unique and revolutionary for arcade games, as players could feel the speed and agility of the fighter jet, enhancing the gameplay's intensity. However, this innovation also made the game expensive to install and maintain in arcades, limiting its availability. Some players also felt the game's controls were challenging and the gameplay repetitive, as it mostly focused on shooting down waves of enemies. Despite these points, the novelty of the experience and the thrill of the flight action won it a loyal fan base. Afterburner achieved considerable success in Japan and overseas, becoming a memorable classic in the arcade scene. Its influence extended beyond arcades, with several console ports, such as for the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo Entertainment System, although these ports lacked the original arcade's unique motion cabinet feature. Additionally, Afterburner inspired sequels and remakes, like Afterburner 2, released shortly after in 1987, which made minor enhancements to gameplay, sound, and visuals, maintaining the game's appeal. The game remains a landmark in arcade history due to its innovative approach and technical advancements. Afterburner paved the way for future arcade games to integrate immersive physical elements, and it inspired other developers to create more ambitious, realistic experiences for players. Decades later, it's still fondly remembered and celebrated by arcade enthusiasts, capturing the essence of 1980s arcade gaming and showcasing the innovation Sega was known for at the time. Although modern games offer far more sophisticated graphics and gameplay, Afterburner's legacy lives on, embodying a time when arcade games pushed technological boundaries to create memorable and exciting experiences. If you liked the video, subscribe, like, and write to me in the comments. What do you want to be the next arcade game that we will learn the story of? Until next time, be well.